Good morning. Okay, actually, it's 12:17. Good afternoon. Today, right now, it is the day after Thanksgiving, November 26th. Yep, November 26th. And I have my first interview. This is my first time interviewing for a real job, because my other interviews were like volunteer stuff, which was like good practice, right? I was like majorly overdressed for that one. Well, not majorly. I just like wore a fancy like Calvin Klein jacket, and I was like, oh shoot, no one else is doing anything like that. But anyways, that was for Kaiser volunteering, and that turned out fine. And so today is my first real job interview for a PT clinic. So basically, for my program at Drexel, I'm in the accelerated Doctor of Physical Therapy with co-op track. And so because it's my third year in college, the third year in this accelerated program, I get I have 4 quarters in this year. I'm starting to say quarters, a little more like Philly people, but fall, winter of school, and then spring, summer of co-op. So right now I'm fall, and then next quarter will be winter, and then the next 2 will be spring, summer. So I'm trying to find a co-op for spring and summer. And so I will be interviewing for my first in-person interview for this co-op. But yeah, I have to get ready because it's at 2:30 and it is 12:18, and if I want to arrive at like 2:15 like at the area so that I can be like early and like look, and that makes me look good and responsible and like I'm interested in whatever, then I will have to leave this establishment, or at least arrive at the SEPTA subway station and like take the bus or take the subway at like 2. So then I'll have like 15 minutes to get from the subway through to the subway, get out of the station, and then into the clinic. I'll have like 15 minutes to do that. That sounds about right. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to wear. Okay, let's see. So many mirrors. Ooh, my closet. Oh wow, college closet. This is a really nice closet. It's so big. Let's see. I found it. Let's see. I have a suit from the Banana Republic. So I'll have to see how formal it is, if it's like too formal or not. Caroline also has her interview. Whoa, there's so many Carolines. Did you see that? Okay, so I'm not too sure if wearing the jacket itself is overkill. I'm wearing the pants right now, but yeah, I'm not sure if this is too much, because it's just like a PT aid position. Like, I'm just going to be, like, watching patients, making sure they're doing their exercises, reporting, cleaning, doing laundry, setting things up. So, I don't know. Still, though, right? It's still an interview. I don't know, man. I still don't know. This is my first one, so I don't know how informal the PT world is when it comes to job stuff. But it's still a job thing, so I guess I can just treat it as overkill, and then I can laugh at myself when I'm older. I'm like, oh my gosh, remember that time when I wore a full suit to my first interview? LOL, what a noob. Yes, I am that noob right now, so I will just keep doing this. But yeah, I think I will try wearing it with this, and then see how and adjust from there. Also, I was thinking of wearing like a long sleeves like undershirt, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna be like so nervous. There's no need to like add more sweat inducing clothing. Hey, actually, okay, so since I'm just wearing it anyways, a little baggy, but if I wear like some heels, it'll be fine. I don't know. Also, I have like the button thing. You always see like people doing the whole like one collar button, but like these buttons are really tight. There we go. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh. Okay, then I'll wear my jacket and see what it looks like. we'll work on it. I don't know. This is kind of weird. I think it's fine, to be honest. Like, I feel like this is good. Now, the only fancy shoes that I have are like these like black heels that my mom got me. They're actually not that tall. They're more like that. So it's still gonna be bunchy a little bit. But yeah, I think this looks pretty fine. What do you think? Is this overkill? Right? That's what I thought too. Cool. I know. Oh, a little smart businesswoman going for a PTA job. Come here. I don't want to stretch my suit. Okay, I got him. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I have to take off my jacket because you can't like stretch this way with the coat on. I feel like if I had some gel. I have to get another hair tie. Are you going?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. I'll see you after our interviews.
Yes. Is it a far? Not a far. I mean, is it a long travel? Long commute?
It's 2 stations down from, so like 34th, and then I go to 15th, and it's like a 7-minute walk.
Okay.
Yeah. And yours is just downstairs.
Not Zoom. Blue jeans.
Blue jeans?
Yeah.
Wait, like, is it?
That's a video conferencing type thing. I just learned about it when they sent me the link.
Really? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, have fun.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
You do great.
Yeah.
Do it.
Thank you. See ya later. Watch. Alrighty. I was gonna say, like, I should get some gel. Cause, like, I definitely, like, my hair is definitely not reliable to, like, stay in place. It, like, has its own mind. Very fuzzy-like. But, yeah. Ta-da! Oh, you can see me from all angles. I look kind of scrunchy because all the clothes are slightly too big. But yes, it's all good. It's 12:43 right now, so we still are okay. But I'm gonna get my stuff ready. Maybe do some last minute research. I created a Word document for all 4 of my co-op positions. This is the research one. This is a long job description. Unpaid. This is the other physical therapy aid one that I'll do a online interview with on Google Meet, and then this is the one that I'm doing today, which is in person. And the job description, you can see, is just like a lot of clinical maintenance, laundry, knowledge, exercises. This one, oh, this is hourly paid. I did not know that. I thought this one was hourly paid. Oh, they're both hourly paid. Oh my gosh! Yay! Okay. I wrote down some questions. So Caroline, she had these like tabs open to like be like, what questions can you ask them at the end? Because sometimes they'll, after they ask you questions, they're like, do you have any questions for us? And it looks kind of bad if you're like, no, I'm all good. Like, you're not that interested. So then I was like, I should come up with like questions. And one of them is like, what can I do to be more successful in this job? And for me, I made up one that's like, what is or how would you describe the culture of the clinic? Because that's kind of important for me to know, like, if they're like friendly, if they're like very open with like their patient and PT interaction. Because sometimes clinics are like very closed, like just one-on-one. And then another clinic I just shadowed, they're like very open, like the PTs have like more than one patient at a time. And I was like, wow, that's so new, because I've only ever known the one-on-one situation. So I kind of want to know how open people are and how like friendly, or what the culture is like. What do they value, right? Inclusion, diversity, or like just doing a good job. They mentioned some stuff like pain relief and traumatic injuries. So I was like, is this like do you guys get a lot of intense cases, or is it just like in general, right? Because sometimes the website is just like descriptive, and yeah. Also, like how many patients there are, and how many per PT, because like that kind of gives me an idea of how busy they're gonna be. Like if each PT only has like a patient per hour, then we're like, it's a little more chill. But if it's like 4 patients an hour, then I'm like, whoa, then I'll have to do more stuff. And some other questions good to answer, or good to ask, apparently, is organization specific. So like ask about their mission statement or goals, I guess, how they function. I think since I know what a PT clinic is kind of like, since I've shadowed a couple already, and like I have a good idea of like, just rehabilitation, but I think that's a good question to ask if you're like in other fields, maybe like business, because every business and everything, they have their own mission statement and stuff like that. Okay, let's talk about nerves. I'm not that nervous, but what I'm most insecure about, or what I'm most kind of nervous about, is my wording. Because even now that I'm just talking to a camera, it's like the words don't like flow that well, and I can't find the right vocabulary sometimes, and sometimes it just flows right out of my mouth, but then other times I use weird words in weird places, and my filler words kind of make the sentence structure and grammar all funky. And yeah, I'm just hoping I'll be able to say what is up here and have it make sense coming out. Yeah, I don't know, like I guess I should start reflecting on like questions like if they ask how dependable I am, or what kind of person I am. Like definitely like organization. I'm pretty organized as a person. I could be more responsible, like, to be honest. I really could be, but I don't know if that's like something that I should say, honesty, but at the same time, And also I know that these job positions for PT aid, I applied to 14 and got 4 interviews, which is pretty good, and I'm really happy about my 4, because once you apply and if they give you an interview, you have to do the interview. So I was like, okay, I can really handle like 4. That's fine. I don't want to handle like 10 interviews like during finals, because right now it's final season. So I was like, 4 is perfect. But one of them is a research position, and the other 3 are just PT aid positions, as in you're in the clinic and you're just helping the PTs with whatever they need help with, like observing, implementing exercises, or cleaning, or reporting things to the PT, or like some administration stuff, maybe errands and stuff like that. So this one I'm familiar with. He's my professor, so I'll be interviewing with my professor. It's funny. It'll be great. And then all 3 of these positions are just the aid one. Only this one is the one I want. This one's at a hospital, and it's paid, and it's like part-time, which is perfect, because I have to do a class during my co-op, my summer quarter, because they don't offer it next quarter, which is supposed to be my last academic quarter before graduate school. But because they didn't offer it for next quarter, in the winter quarter, I have to take it during the summer quarter, which is during my co-op. It's so annoying. But anyways, that's why I'm glad that it's part-time, so that when it comes to the time that I have to take my class and do the co-op, I can do part-time co-op and then, focus on that 5-credit class. It's like a class that's like really heavy on lecture, and it's known for being hard, and it has like a lab and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, this is the paid part-time. Everything else is also part-time actually, but these are unpaid. but they have like stipends, which is when they give you a fixed amount of money and you don't earn it by hour, but this one is hourly earned. And so part-time just means like it's like 20 hours a week or something like that instead of like 40 hours a week. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna mentally prepare. I'm gonna check myself out. That's what I'm doing. I'm checking myself out in the mirror, see what I look like in my interview attire. Yeah, being short is a struggle sometimes since things don't really fit you, but it's okay. I have this one button thing going on here. This is like that one button you see like guys always like in movies, and they like sit down, they're like always like playing with this button because you have to unbutton it every time you sit, because when you sit it like scrunches up a little bit, or it's supposed to, and it's supposed to like release some I don't know, tension in your jacket shirt. All right, here's the final look. Ta-da! You don't need to see my face. Okay, fine. Hi. Yeah, looks good. I don't think it's appropriate to wear a necklace, right? I mean, it'd be nice. Maybe I will. I'll think about it. Or I'll do some research about if jewelry is appropriate or not. But this collar thing is so weird. I don't want to like button it all the way because that's a little too stiff. But yeah. Alrighty. May God bless my trip, and may God bless my interview and all the words that come out of my mouth. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. Alright, time for a little bit of update. From the time that you saw me end, it was like 12:50. I still had an hour. Right now, it is closer to 1:50. So I have 10 minutes. I'm going to print out 6 copies of my resume. I checked the weather, and it's pretty windy today. It's like 50 degrees, so I'm going to wear my coat on top of my suit, print out my resumes, and then go on.